Halloween, everyone. This is Joe Drums coming to you. Hope everybody's having a great Halloween. I know I am. Got stuff ready for tonight, candy out there for the kids. It's raining really bad here right now. If you haven't seen it on the map, Michigan's pretty much underwater right now. So, not literally, but there are other places that are literally underwater. But anyway, the reason for my video today, obviously, is to tell everyone Happy Halloween. The Rush tribute band's going really good. I've got another little excerpt from the practice that we just had. And as you can see, I got the the John Bonham set back out again. The other set that was here, the Gretsch set, now is at my drum studio at the music store. So I'm going to be using that to play on. And there's another drum set that my students use for them. So actually, I can actually teach them stuff while they're on their drum set. I can teach them stuff while I'm on my drum set. So it makes it really handy and very helpful and makes it a lot easier to show things. Speaking of showing things, I figured I'd do some Bonham stuff today for you. So we're going to do that. Got that coming up for you in just a second. But also I'm really excited to tell you guys I've just hit over 3,000 subscribers. So again, I really appreciate that. I thank you guys very much. I can't believe from the time I started this. Now, when I had my first account, my first YouTube account, it was just called Joe Drums. And I actually had 3,000 subscribers back then. But what had happened was I had gotten copyright infringement for playing a lot of the John Bonham, the Led Zeppelin songs, some Rush songs, a lot of different songs that I was playing the drums to. And they shut my account off. They actually threatened me a couple times, saying that they were going to shut the account off. And I thought, how are they going to do that? Why are they going to do that? But anyway, they did. And so I had to start all over again. So I lost all my subscribers. I had 3,000 then. Now I've got 3,000 more, but this time, like I said, I'm doing things differently. I'm going to show you some Led Zeppelin stuff, some Bonham stuff on this kit, but obviously I'm not going to play the whole song. But what I am going to do is I'm going to play the song in bits and pieces, along with some of the sheet music that I have printed out. And so we're going to go ahead and do that right now. And then after that, I've got the neat little Rush tribute band, Gold Rush. I've got an excerpt from that, so hopefully you'll like that and check that out. And again, if you guys have any comments, feel free. Make sure they're positive comments. The negative ones I don't need. Obviously, I like constructive criticism. That's fine. And so keep all the nice comments coming. I appreciate them. Until then, you guys have a happy Halloween. And keep rocking. This is Joe Drums signing off. Okay, today what we're going to be talking about is Heartbreaker. It starts off, if you guys are not familiar with notation, I'm just going to play this stuff and I'll kind of walk you through the stuff that he's doing in the song. Now, to start off with, before you even attempt to do this, you're going to hear some things in the original song that's kind of making it sound like, it sounds like it's hi-hat, but it's actually some shakers going on. So John Bonham overdubbed later on some shakers to make it sound like that. But really, in actuality, all he's playing is a straight rock beat. Okay? So that's what he's doing. Alright, so first of all, it starts off with 3 snare drums. During this next section right here, he does this little thing with the crash, and I'll show you how this sounds, like this. Okay, so that's how that goes. The last part of it is in 5/4 time, which means it's one more beat longer than 4/4 time. But that's what gives it that little kind of edge to it, because it kind of goes back a little bit later than you'd think it does. So here's the part that just leads it right back into the intro again. Here's what that sounds like. From there, he's going to go on to a ride cymbal, and the pattern is very similar to what we just did. 1, a 2, 1, a 3, a 4E. So it's 1, a 2, 3, a 4E. And then as that's going on, it starts to build up with 3/16 notes on his foot. Now if you're playing this at, it's 97 beats per minute, if you set your metronome to that, you're going to get that kind of ba-da-da-da-ba-da-da-da-ba-da-da-da, and he's doing that with one foot. Obviously there's no double pedal, but Bonham, being as great as he was with one single bass, could make it sound like he's playing with two. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 measures before a cymbal choke of playing straight 16th notes with the snare drum on the first beat and then the bass drum playing the other 3. So that's coming up, but here's what it sounds like with the ride cymbal. This is where it comes in. He starts with a crash cymbal on the snare drum. Snare drum's playing on all 4, while the bass drum's going like this. So it's snare, bass, 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 snare, bass, bass, bass. And here's what that sounds like slowed down. Chokes the cymbal. Again, what I do to choke the cymbal is I grab, my thumb holding the stick, keeping the thumb open with the fingers, and then you hit with the bass drum, choking that cymbal sound. Okay. Then this is the whole section with the guitar solo. It does that, and then it breaks into a different time signature, or not time signature, metronome marking. It's 212 beats a minute. Seems like it's really fast, but it's going because it's doing eighth notes and quarter notes, so it's not too bad. Again, he's on the ride cymbal, he's playing that part, and this is what that sounds like. To the last part of it. Which is, let's see, it goes into kind of that same pattern with some crashes, and that's kind of, you know when it's going to happen, when it's going to be stopping for a second and then come back in for the last part of the song. So that is going to be like this. Robert Plant kind of screeching there, and it goes back to 97 beats a minute, and then you do that. And that's pretty much the song in a nutshell. So hopefully you got something out of that. Hope that helps. If you guys got any questions, feel free to leave comments. If you got any questions, like I said, leave those for me as well. Hope you like this. Again, you guys take care. We'll talk to you again real soon.
This